Hi, you guys. Ooh, get myself together. Happy Leo new moon. Happy Thursday. Happy Jupiter day. Today is July 24th, 2025. The Leo new moon actually peaks this afternoon, 3:11 p.m. East Coast time, 12:11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But I hope all is well. This will be the last reading, the last all sign. Actually, no, it's not the last all sign that I'm doing because we have to cover Chiron retrograde as well. That starts next week, but we'll cover that next week. But y'all probably won't see me for about a week, around next Wednesday, Thursday-ish. Okay? But if you're a Leo moon, how's the energy treating you? If you're a Leo sun, happy motherfucking birthday. Okay. Let's pray. God, divine source, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, thank you for allowing me to guide the collective on this Leo new moon energy that is also a preview to Leo season for each and every sign. God, please bless each and every heart and soul that taps into this energy with me whenever they are guided to do so. Allow us all to be divinely guided and divinely led. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Thank you for divine insight. Thank you for divine foresight. Thank you for divine protection. Gratitude, Ashe. Okay, still waking up, so bear with me. I've been up for about 2.5 hours. I woke up late, but still waking up. So I am on a time limit. Hold on. Sharing is caring, you know? I need to oil my scalp. 222. Let's get it started. Okay, so the shadow of this Leo new moon, began on the 21st. The pre-shadow, the post-shadow ends on the 27th. But this energy pretty much lasts until we get to the Virgo new moon. Without further ado, we're going Aries through Pisces today. Let's start. Everyone is going to have a 10-minute timestamp. The 10 energy is connected to Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is fixed energy. Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Okay? Okay. And we're using the heart deck since Leo rules the heart chakra, by the way. Okay. Also, Leo rules the 5th house. So the inner child, your childhood, doing things that you once dreamed of doing. But when I say doing things you once dreamed of doing, actually taking action towards that. Yeah, love abounds. Okay? Collectively. But let's get started individually. All right. Hi, Aries. Happy Leo new moon. Hope all is well. The number 4 is significant to you, your 4th house, whatever you got going on up in there in your birth chart. Stability is a focus for you with this Leo new moon. Restabilizing is an energy that I'm getting for you as well. Yeah. You're focused on shifting generational cycles. Your awareness is heightened at this time. Hold on. Okay. Aries placements, Leo new moon. What's going on? So there's a transformation happening within your solar plexus chakra. The way this landed on top of each other beautifully. 444 on the timer when I looked up. You have Blossom in reverse, which is 20. And then you have solar plexus chakra, the 3rd chakra. So reflect back to 2023 or yesterday, the 23rd of July was significant. Or go back to July 2023. Aries placements. Very interesting. So in addition to blossom in reverse with solar plexus chakra being sideways, you have well-deserved reward in reverse, which would be the Nine of Cups. Technically speaking, you also have the heart chakra upright. So here you're vibing in the energy, but then you have refusing to see here. Sadness and isolation. The number 23 is heavy. So it's either 2023, yesterday, July 23rd, or when you were 23 years old. You could be 23 right now. But embrace. So this Leo new moon, nurture, believe, and succeed. Okay. So planetary wise, there's a lot happening right now, but specifically this Leo new moon is showing you particularly where you may repress or suppress, you know, whichever word fits your personal definition, your personal power. Also how there's something that it's like you've already broken free of something. You've already broken through something. You've already shifted something generationally, but you're not seeing that with this refusing to see. With sadness and isolation, you could be in your perceived hermit mode at this time, but we're in fire energy and we're in Leo season. This is the Leo new moon. So it's like whatever, I don't know, you know, the home is where the heart is, right? That's very loud with this message. Home is where the heart is, especially with nurture being here for you. You also have 333 here as well. So that could be significant to you, threes and fours. You have 2, 3, 4 here too. So there's a lot of synchronicities here. There's an achievement that's already been reached because you have the Nine of Cups here, but it's in reverse. And the reason why you're not able to see the achievement is because your heart chakra is, it's not blocked because heart chakra is upright. It's your solar plexus. It's like you don't, I don't know if it's like not believing in what's been achieved or believing in what you can achieve based on what you have achieved. But again, you've already broken free of something, but you're in this cycle of still being in the thick of it, and you're past the end of it. I hope that makes sense. I have no idea if it does, but this Leo new moon is really asking you to call your power back, take your power back. And once you do that, and once you gain control of that energy, really like step outside. Like when you take your power back and then you choose to step outside in fresh energy. Like I'm seeing baby's breath. I know that's a marijuana strain, but baby's breath as in new energy. It's fresh, it's exciting. And if you think about like a newborn, you have no idea what that newborn can become as well. So take that how it resonates. Now, it's interesting because I mentioned baby's breath, newborn energy, right? And that's very positive. It's very innocent. It's very, shit, that's high vibrational to me. But then as saying that, I thought about, what's this shit called? Twilight with Bella and them. And when I don't remember his name, but the vampires, when they were trying to build an army, they were called newborns as well. So it was like, you know, I mentioned it in a positive aspect, but the mind took it to a negative aspect. It took it to the shadow aspect, which would be this embrace in reverse, the sadness and isolation and refusing to see. But what's all over here is a heart chakra, a Nine of Cups, fulfillment. But something is, I feel like there's a thought process that's really taking your power away that needs to be removed so that you can take your power back. I hope that makes sense. Let's move on to the tarot. Because it's like you're making something very complicated that's very, very simple. And the simple part of it is it's over. Like, you know the gospel song, I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now. The storm is over now. But you again, it's something about feeling like you're in the midst of the storm. I don't know. It's giving like your perception is skewed. Yeah, the sun, Leo energy, Leo new moon. Clarify blossom and solar plexus chakra. You have the Three of Pentacles. So your confidence and your personal power could definitely be connected to your bank account, your financial standing. But with the heart chakra being here, that's not true for you. Um, what else for Aries? Yeah, you have the Ten of Swords in reverse. The worst is over. And look at here, the Nine of fucking Cups, okay? To iterate the message of the achievement has been achieved. But I don't know, there's also this energy of like, it's like when you stand alone, you feel powerless, when really when you stand alone, you're the most powerful. I feel like you have a skewed perception with that as well. But the Leo new moon is going to help you with that. Clarify this well-deserved reward with the heart chakra. Two of Pentacles, and it's like sideways reversed on top of the heart chakra. But then you have the Wheel of Fortune, and every sign is 10 minutes today, as I mentioned before, getting into your sign, because of the Wheel of Fortune energy, and Leo being a part of that with this Leo new moon. So again, achievement is here, fulfillment is here, the new beginning is here. So it's like, you know, you could be recognizing and realizing like, damn, life is better than it is now than what it was. But, you know, being very, very fearful and scared, it's like that inner child anxiety of being without, I don't know, having to lack again. Oh, it's making me emotional. It's like you don't want to, you want to be wise, but you don't want to be stupid. And I don't utilize the word stupid, dumb, a part of my vocabulary, but it's the best way to put it with the message at this time. With this embrace in reverse, sadness and isolation upright, and refusing to see this energy. Let me show you. Oh my God. With this energy right here, you have justice in reverse and the Knight of Cups, okay? So something is out of balance, but it's more so out of balance mentally, air energy, the mind. I do feel like the best way to heal and transmute this energy is spending time in the sun. Let your crown soak up the sun, but allow it to do it. No, I'm about to say that in the wrong way. And when you do this, be intentional about it. Like speak to the sun, speak to Ra. I was about to say speak to the Ra, but no, speak to the sun, speak to Ra, speak to just the energy itself, and ask it to heal you, and it will. Okay, the sun is healing. It also destroys, but fire is aligned with fire at this time for you, so it's healing. Okay. But yeah, also Leo, this season of Leo season really wants you to rest. Don't work too hard. I don't know, I really don't know how you were raised, but you were raised, I hear work hard, play hard, work hard. And yes, we should, especially if we desire a certain amount of success, but you're an overboard with something at this time. Well, that one left in my mind, because when I said overboard, I see someone being thrown overboard. But that could also be a representation of it's time for you to dive in. Yeah, and you have observe in reverse with a control upright. It's something about your crown chakra. It didn't come out, but the helmet. So in refusing to see, he had a helmet. You see this helmet, okay? And then I'm just focused on how she has her crown covered and protected. But this isn't, it's not a message of needing to protect your crown. I feel like you need to control your thoughts, which is definitely easier said than done. But in order to be able to control the thoughts, you need to observe the thoughts. So when you're trying to resolve a problem, resolve a conflict, pay attention to your thought process, journal that energy. I feel like journaling is important as a way of reflection, because when we're not in it and we're out of it, we're able to have a better view of a bird's eye perspective of the situation and full understanding of a situation or cycle to not repeat it. When we just out of sight, out of mind, we end up repeating it because we forget, if that makes sense. Okay, let's get your advice. I'm going to move on to Taurus. What advice do you have for Aries for this Leo new moon? But you do have the power to control your thoughts. And shit, if you need help, ask the sun, you know? Because you are fire, when the seasons are fire, so Leo and Sag, your energy is also heightened. So magnetize on that in a responsible manner. Advice for Aries with this Leo. Thank you. New moon. So you have follow the stream, dedication, trust, future, rivers, and oceans. That's an unlimited well of whatever you desire, pretty much. But heavy energy on TI, you can have whatever you like. And then you had the rainbow that came out. See, thank you, God. Sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward. Okay. So again, as I mentioned, the storm is over now. You've been out of it. So can you start to live like you're out of it? Truly, mind, body, and soul. Your mind, it's like your body and soul are there, but your mind isn't. So your mind needs to catch up. But in order to do so, there needs to be mind control when it comes to the conscious and the subconscious. And you're going to need help, but more so spiritual help, okay? Because it is a difficult task. Trust me, I know. Okay? Love you. Who's next? Taurus. Hold on. I'm still waking up. You know, I don't know. The showers just don't be waking me up no more like they used to. I just need more sleep. That's all. Hi, Taurus. Happy Leo new moon. I'm gonna start the timer. Baby, the birds are feasting. It's breakfast for them. They're about to destroy my balcony. God bless. At least they're not fighting. Okay. Anywho, hi, Taurus. Let's see. Leo new moon for Taurus. What the hell? What the helly? Okay, so you have reach out in reverse, dedicated efforts in reverse. Who is this? Taurus. Control in reverse with balance upright, which would be temperance. That's the only energy that's upright. So this Leo new moon is highlighting where you restrict yourself. Heavy on what's out of balance. But I do, so it's interesting. I feel like there is a lack of force and an energy of flow, which is being iterated with this balance being upright, because you do have control in reverse as well. But I'm also, I hear the word laziness. So you could be in the energy of like, you're having the faith, but there's no works, and faith without works is dead. The air just came on. And that connects to the laziness, because you have dedicated effort in reverse. So I feel like whatever problems that you have at this time, Taurus placements, could definitely be easily solved if you were to swallow your ego and ask for help with reach out being in reverse. But you're wanting to, I'm getting your focus on a particular type of comeback. And that's very interesting, because the comeback that they are showing me of the energy that you're in is to intentionally shit on someone or a group of people. Like you have something to prove. So you are moving, you're manifesting and having faith to manifest something that is connected to your lower self versus your higher self. And I feel like the more that you realize you're in this energy, the more that you realize nothing is truly progressing for you. So therefore, it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna let it go. But then it's like not choosing to take the alternate course in order to get shit done, you know? It's like the motivation was, I have something to prove. But letting that energy go, it's like, what about what having to prove something to yourself, you know? Fuck other people. When you do it for other people, you only go so far. If you go far at all. That's just reality. But when you're doing it for yourself and you're doing it for your lineage, the past, the present, the future, whatever the fucking case may be, when the motivation is truly to end in happiness for all, you get a different outcome eventually. And it's interesting that that word eventually, because it takes time. It's not overnight. And something is taking time. If with this 14 balance, you have to go from 0, the full, to 13, death and transformation. Those are the major arcana is a major cycle in life. So it takes time, but faith without works is dead. So faith with works, you will get there, as long as you honor timing, which is divine timing in this manner. But what else? I don't like it. Success and growth in reverse. You have 888 here. So there's a cycle here that needs to come into balance. Pay attention to the stressors that are going off at this time under this energy for you, or just all throughout Leo's season. Taurus, Leo. And justice came out in reverse for you. 2. So you have temperance energy, balance upright, which would be emotional and physical balance, because 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. Sagittarius energy, but Libra is in reverse. Who is this? Taurus. Both of you are ruled by Venus. Taurus. Are you... You have 369, which has been very loud with the all signs this week. You have the 3 of Wands, you have the 6 of Pentacles, and you have the 9 of Swords. We're in a 9 year. Today's the 6th day, with it being the 24th. Because 2 plus 4 is 6. So, and you see how these hands are at the bottom, and you see how he's putting in the work, you know, and it's like asking, but in order to receive, there needs to be dedication, there needs to be more effort. Spirit is asking you to release control of the outcome and truly just put in the work consistently for you to see the success and growth that's in reverse become upright. You're definitely stuck in your ways about something. You are fixed, but it's like you've lost sight of doing some. I don't know. We keep coming back to you, like doing it for you. You know the song by 2 Chainz? They asked me what I do and who I do it for, and how I come up with this shit up in the studio. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. But no, that part of they asked me what I do and who I do it for. So I feel like this Leo new moon is asking you that. What do you do and who do you do it for? And I feel like the answers will be shocking in some form or fashion. It's interesting as well because I see you wanting to travel. I see you wanting to go out, spend money, right? Where do you suffer? Why the suffering and silence? You have temperance here again, 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, wanting to go out, wanting to play, but it's time for you to work. You have the Queen of Pentacles reversed with the King of Pentacles upright. The King, the masculine energy is working, and the Queen of Pentacles would be receiving, playing, flowing. This is not the time to flow. You need to get to work. I can't iterate that enough, okay? You need to get to work, but then you have the Seven of Swords here. It's like, I don't know, there's something about a certain spirit or attitude that you have about something that spirit does not like. It's very displeasing. It's like you got something stuck up your ass. Respectfully, Taurus. I don't know, you could find yourself, people could think that you're very demeaning at this time. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse with the Chariot. But you see how she's on this Chariot? Like, look at me, bitch, you know? And it's like, that's not what you want. This is like having, you know, achieving the house, the home, the success, and nobody wants to fuck with you to share it with you, you know? I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, be mindful of the intention that you're using to manifest, because it's definitely not from the heart chakra. If it is from the heart chakra, it's a closed, bitter heart versus a loving, vibrant, open heart. Yeah, feeling alone, Nine of Cups. With well-deserved reward, and you still have Temperance on the bottom. So whatever isolated energy you have, physically or mentally, it's not isolation, because you're seeking something. You see this light in her hands, right? This lantern, but it's behind her, right? And it's like whatever light is in this lantern is connected to this well-deserved reward, which is the Nine of Cups. But this is the root chakra, right? And you know, in order to get to this well-deserved reward, the root chakra needs to be healthy. It needs to be strong, firm, stable, you know. The root needs its nutrients, it needs its vitamins, it needs the sun, it needs the rain, you know. But it's like, you know, if you forever seek the sun and always try to escape the rain, metaphorically speaking, then it's like you're truly missing a beautiful part of life, you know. Being in the rain can feel like this energy of feeling alone, but it can be very, very spiritual, personal, transformative. It's like the phoenix rising from the ashes type of shit, okay? And then when it rains, you know, the worms come out, the birds have more food. So it helps the fucking ecosystem. It helps the trees grow that is fucking cut down for the money that you desire to have and spend, you know? So it's like, it's all connected. But then it's like wanting to escape a part that's connected to your life experience, when really the part that you're trying to escape would bring you into this well-deserved wish fulfillment energy and a divine balance, if that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. Let's get the advice and I'm going to move on. What's the advice for Taurus throughout this Leo new moon? I don't know if that made any sense whatsoever. So you have gentle force, consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. Thank you, God. Okay, again, it takes a while to get to the 14. You have to go from 0, the Fool, to 13. So you got to go from the Fool to the Magician to the High Priestess to the Empress to the Emperor to the Hierophant to the Lovers to the Chariot to Strength. What's next? To the Hermit, to the Wheel of Fortune, to Justice, to the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is that patience, to Death and Rebirth, and then you get to Temperance. Sorry, I had to go through it in my mind. But yeah, you have to consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. And then you have the Well Maidens, kindness, respect, reverence, compassion. This is manifesting from an open and loving heart. You have not been doing that in some form of fashion, and that's being highlighted. Okay, you see this 369 energy on this card. Okay, metaphorically speaking, God bless you. I love you, Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Happy Leo new moon. I'm starting to wake up now. Took 3 hours. Leo new moon for Gemini placements. Oh, I see. So embrace in reverse would be like the world in reverse, which means you are in the energy of judgment at this time. But look, right? So you see on this card, let me show you upright. You see how it's like a heart with like roots. You know, the heart is like the seed, and then like roots are growing from it. Okay, but it's in reverse. So, and instead of focusing on the card in itself, like we're focused on this part, okay? So there's something underneath the surface. Gemini. In regards to success and growth for yourself that you don't see, you have move, listen. So move would be the Chariot, listen would be like the High Priestess. Very interesting. Hold on, forgot to start the timer. Okay, so success and growth in reverse, embrace in reverse, move is upright, which would be like the Chariot. As mentioned, listen, the heart chakra is in reverse. You have just breathe in reverse. Choose your battles is here too. I keep singing, so I'm gonna take it out for you. But at the bottom of the deck, you have joy and stability, which is connected to that heart and roots that I showed you in success and growth. And you also have win or lose in reverse with new vitality. You could be building something or creating something very hush-hush at this time. Or I'm also seeing this as if you're not connected, I just feel like someone's manifesting you. There's something manifesting for you, and I feel like also someone's manifesting you. I hear two truths can exist at once, and you're Gemini energy, so you know, left brain, right brain. But you're the lovers as well, so 2 truths, you know, 3 times 2 is 6. I don't know why I had to get technical like that. But yeah, so there is something growing for you that you are unaware of. It is connected to hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since you're missing the 6. You have everything here but the 6, which is your energy. Okay, anywho, that's interesting. So the lovers. Okay, thank you. Back to what I was saying. So something, I just feel like your heart is about to be happy. But you're very nervous about something at the same time. So going back to the energy of creating something behind the scenes or doing something behind the scenes, you have a plan. I don't know, you coming up with something or have come up with something. I hear a plan to execute specifically. But it's like you are currently, I'm seeing like drafting stages. I don't know if this is a book. I don't know what it is. It's a project, it's a creation, it's something that you have going on personally. Whatever this is though, with this listen being here, this is more so like a message from your ancestors, a message from the divine. Release the focus of the outcome, because the focus of the outcome is a reflection of this embrace energy, because it is a blockage to the success and growth that is in the future for you. But there's a need to always be like playful with this, passionate about it, in reference and relevance to that, to the lover's energy that you carry in the major arcana that is missing here on the board, especially with the heart chakra being in reverse as well. The more that you know, start to get anxious, overthink it, you know, will people like it? Will it be accepted? Will it be interpreted and received the right way? Something about comprehension is significant as well. I really don't know. But you're very concerned on, it's like the people's reaction is what it feels like. Or it's like if they like it right now, will they like it a year from now, 5 years from now? So it's like you're thinking short term in regards to something, you're thinking long term. But instead of focusing on step by step and thinking that, I feel like the long term is what's stressing you out the most, when really Spirit just wants you to have fun with it. And when you start to lose the fun in it, you start to affect the success and growth of it. You start to affect the love that you have for it with this heart chakra. And so with Choose Your Battles being here, when you start to realize that it's starting to feel like a job and not a hobby, you know, it's time to take a step back, okay? And get back into the energy of moving from the heart. And taking a step back is also a reflection of this just breathe in reverse. With win or lose being in reverse as well, that energy is more so like it's a double-edged sword. You know, it could go either way. But I do feel like your determination is a major factor on how it goes. Like if you really put all of your energy into it being whatever it is, you know, for you personally, because it's different for all of us, but whatever it is for you, if you put your energy into loving it, caring for it, nurturing it, feeding it, growing it, it's like you have no choice but to achieve the success in the end. I don't know, it feels like I hear a passion project for some, but something that you are passionate about, something that is just, I hear it gets your sparks going, whatever the fuck that means. But yeah, it's like keep the heart and the love for it at the center of the root of the creation. Like literally, the heart is the center of the root of the creation in this card. Okay, okay. So it's interesting because the way I just set up, I had to straighten my back, but yeah, here's the Two of Cups. I feel like there's something that, just with my body posture and how it was, there's something that you may think it's like something that you may have just been playing with. You're starting to take more seriously, you know, as well. But just be very careful with that Choose Your Battles and the seriousness of it, because the positive effects that you have could turn into negative effects depending on the energy that you give to it, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Okay. You're mastering something as well. You have 4477 here. 33 as well. No, you don't have 33, but 44 and 77. You also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, but yeah, we mentioned that you don't have the 6. Okay. But look, the 6 of Wands is here. It's victory in reverse. Let's see what comes out. Gemini. You could also feel like some of you sabotage a lot of connections as well. You start to focus on the betrayals instead of focusing on the love. Because the Three of Cups sideways is like, I want to let you in, but bitch, I don't trust you, or I'm not. It's like I'll keep you at arm's length, because if my heart gets too involved, it'll just be a bad ending. Something like that. Yeah, the Five of Cups. You could also be paying attention to how it's difficult to move forward with something or get something off the ground with someone. You could be viewing that as a flag. You have the Nine of Cups here too. If you are unhappy right now, there's about to be a turnaround in that energy. Yeah, for sure. Two of Swords in reverse and the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in this deck. It's in reverse, so it hasn't happened yet. But this is a preview of Leo season as well. It's a lot. You have the heart chakra and the Sun. Heavy Leo, a lot of eights too. So, Temperance for you as well. All of these cards, same cards. But collectively, everyone's going through a shift. And you have the Queen of Pentacles upright with the Nine of Pentacles. Which is really, their energy is one and the same. It's another level. You see, it's like the younger version of her versus the older version of her, or the younger version of him versus the older version of him, however you identify. This Three of Cups is giving 3 is a crowd at this time. For some of you, 2 is a crowd. But it's also giving just like collectively where people are wanting to be in connection but are in disconnect with themselves. Those people are being required to connect with themselves in those areas before they connect with others in that area as well, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? But yeah, something is growing underneath the surface that you're unaware of. I do feel like you're just about to be very happy. And I said something like that at the beginning for you, right? It's like whatever chaos you may be experiencing, it just feels like I see a bug. I hope not. I hope what I'm about to say is not a literal meaning, but it's like a clean sweep, okay? I don't know. You can feel the need to like deep clean at this time, spring clean at this time. Whatever it is, it's aligned with that Nine of Cups. Let's get your advice. Well, damn. That shit flew all the way over there. On the bottom, you have uncall, healer, seer, priest, priestess, priestex, soul purpose. I don't know. This card just gives me, oh, my right ear is ringing. That shit is loud. The girl from the Fifth Element. Yeah. And it's like when she woke up. And now I'm seeing when all the elements came together. But anywho, what flew all the way over there was cleansing. And it flew on top of the Rose of Jericho as well, which is interesting. But you have releasing the old, energetic tune-up, new beginnings. So if you feel the need to deep clean, it's aligned. This energy gives baptism, okay? You're being washed whiter than snow, and white represents new beginnings. So if you feel called to wear white, okay? I'm wearing white for my birthday, actually. Moving on. Love you, Gemini, Cancer. Hi, Cancer. Okay. Whiter than snow. Leo new moon for Cancer placements. What's happening? No, we're not. No. Let's reshuffle. Leo new moon for Cancer. With how these cards are coming out, you are resisting something. You are it's like, I hear you're doing everything with an attitude. But no, some of you are. I feel like this is more so feminine energy. I feel like the feminine cancers are stressed the fuck out and the masculine cancers are living their best life. I don't know. There's a difference. So, I mean, these cards tell it too. You have 111, or you could be seeing 111 because it's here. November 1st could be significant as well. But masculine energy, we have clarity of belief. He's chilling, right? Now look at the feminine energy. Mad, sad, cold, lonely, detached, okay? But we have flow in reverse and seek in reverse. So no matter if you're masculine or feminine, everybody got some problems, right? All right, so you also have 9, 10, 11 here. So September, October, November. Or the week of the, when is that? What does it say? I feel like you need to go back to July 9th, 10th, and 11th, or January 9th, 10th, and 11th too. So this rising on my wall before I went live, I saw a snake. The snake was like, I didn't take a picture of it, but it was probably as long as, it was probably like as long as this feather. I gotta put it back in my feather jar. Hold on, I have a feather stuck to my finger. Hold on. Oh, come on. Okay, I got it off. But hold on, let me put this feather back. Okay. But yeah, I saw the snake on my walk. It wasn't that long, and it was kind of curled up. Now, I was unclear if it was alive or dead, okay? But I sped past, but it was very significant. And in the 2020s, I've been seeing snakes a lot, okay? Well, not a lot may sound excessive, but I feel like I've seen one at least once every year since we've been in the 2020s, and that's abnormal for me. So to me, that's a lot. But every time I see a snake, something is about to change. And usually that change, it's literally a death and a rebirth. Like something is ending, and something new is beginning. So for you, and with that energy coming up, yeah, you have take the lead and win or lose. Who is this? Cancer. Whether masculine or feminine. So you have detached, which would be the ending of something. Clarity of belief would be the beginning of something, okay? Also, detached is 11. It's giving, like, justice has been served. The cycle has been served. A karmic cycle has been served, time served, I don't know, but something has been served, okay? Served as in completion, not serving like serving papers, you gotta go to court type of energy, not like that. But you have seek and reverse and flow. So I do feel like Cancer, throughout this Leo new moon, you are doing your very best to take matters into your own hands. You're really trying to take control of your life in certain aspects, but there's a lot that you have no control over at this current point in time. Especially with me seeing that snake in reference to this. Something is about to end that you have to detach from, but she has a dove flying out of her hand. And doves represent God. Okay, God. Doves are similar to the rainbow. They are God's messengers, but it also, with the white dove being here, you could be seeing, in America, we mostly see more mourning doves versus white doves. But if you do see a white dove, there is a new beginning coming that it's going to be like, it can only be God type of energy. I feel like going back to what I said as far as like, I don't know what I said verbatim, but it feels like you are, when it comes to, it's like what spirit is asking of you versus what spirit, versus what you are asking of spirit, it's clashing at this time with the feminine energies more so than the masculine. Now, when it comes to, I just want to speak to the masculine just real quick, because you have a lot of, your energy is one energy in itself. So this time is really about you. And I feel like, you know, you have done what you have needed to do to meet the status quo in something. But right now, I feel like Spirit really wants you to, Spirit is asking you, what does your heart want? And whatever your heart wants, pledge to that. And I don't feel like this has anything to do, this ain't got shit to do with anything in the physical world, okay? It could be, but this is more so connected to connection, fulfillment, like the energy that would make your ass want to stay at home versus be in the streets, you know? So that's being highlighted for you at this time. And Leo is the heart chakra, so matters of the heart, what we have the heart for, what we don't have the heart for, and the courage to go after that is a theme collectively. But for you, it's very loud. Now, feminine energies, pay attention to bluebirds as well. Also, pay attention to seagulls. Now, seagulls are usually at beaches, but last year, was it my birthday? I think it was my birthday. No, it wasn't. I don't know. It was somebody's birthday. If it wasn't mine, it was one of my nieces. Anywho, last year I was in Richmond and I was getting some food and a seagull shitted on my head. And yo, I was so fucking mad, right? I was so mad that the seagull shitted on my head, okay? Because I wasn't at home. So it was like I couldn't just go home and just wash my hair and get my shit together. Like, it was an inconvenience in the manner that it happened. And I went in the store and I'm like, I need to use your bathroom to get this shit off of my head. And it like shitted like right here. And so my niece thought it was cool as fuck. But I was upset. And so a lady in the store, I think I was at America's Best, actually. I was getting some wings or some fish, one of them. Anywho, the lady, she was older. She was like, you know, that's a good sign, right? Like, that's a good thing. And I know this. Like, I knew it. But it was the matter, like, I have bird shit and I'm unable to go home and wash my hair and just get my shit together. Like, I'm not. If I could do that, I would have been like, fuck it, you know, it is what it is. But I wasn't in that energy, so it was just, I was just inconvenienced at the time. But for her to point that out, and I already knew that, but I wasn't trying to hear that part of myself. I was just more so focused on the inconvenience. But her highlighting that, really, it was just like shift out of what the fuck happened and focus on the message itself. So with that, and with all of these, you got the bluebirds here, you have the fucking the dove here. But whatever you are experiencing right now, detach from the attachment of it. Literally, detach from the attachment of it. So it's kind of like what you try to hold on to the most will probably end up wanting to fleet you the most, you know, if that makes sense. Thank you. That's because we're in the daylight today and not the nighttime. But thank you, thank you. I feel like you're very tempted to close your heart at this time too, but don't do that. We were there for a long time. It's 9:45, so 9-9. And look, the 9 of Wands came out, but it's in reverse, so you gotta let go. Justice is coming out in reverse for everybody. I just feel like, you know, Anubis and Thoth and Mayat are just not happy with the collective. And I just feel like God is appointing all three of them to shake some rooms at this time. So pay attention if you see Dobermans, that's connected to Anubis energy. You know, pay attention to the scales, the Libras that are around, okay? Justice is coming. And pay attention to the lessons and the struggles, because that's thought at this time, okay? We're gonna get through this shit to the other side. Ace of Cups, okay? Yeah. What do you want Cancer to know? Because we gotta go. You need to take your time making decisions. King of Swords, Two of Pentacles. This, whatever this is, your life literally depends on it. Your future depends on it. A lot of you are too attached to the material world, and I feel like this is what justice is representing for every sign it's coming out in reverse for. Too attached to the material, too attached to the physical, what the fuck is going on with the president, with everyone else, and not what's going on with yourself, your spirit, your connection to your spirit team. And it's like every generation has repeated this cycle. But it cannot continue. We are no longer in the age of Pisces. Like, it's like, yeah, you could have got, we've said this before, and I've been saying this for at least 2 years. You could have got away with it then, but it's not, you're not going to get away with it now. You have the Sun upright, the Two of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. The more that you are attached to the situation, the outcome, the more fucking stressed that you are. Do what you have control of, okay? You know what we have control of? If we are blessed to see another day, we have control of washing our face and brushing our teeth and feeding ourselves and drinking water and juice and coffee and tea and going to fucking exercise and paying our motherfucking bills, okay? And walking, okay? And you know, honoring the senses that we have, like shit that we have control of, okay? Versus, you know, I don't know. There's just too much. People don't even realize the false gods that they have in Cancer. I feel like you got some that you don't realize that you have. And it's time to detach from that, okay? Because it's fucking up your flow. You're disconnected from the divine. But you over here trying to manifest some shit, okay? I'm not trying to demean or disrespect you, but make it make sense. Because it's not making sense. Okay, you have making waves. Oh, it was in reverse though. But momentum is building. It's your time, achievement, and then you have the Pearl. Alchemy, the reward at the end, from grit to grace. You know, stressing really be aging us, okay? And, you know, I had this just realization that I don't want nobody asking me how old I am. Okay, you can ask me how young I am, but saying how old are you, bitch, you're aging me. Okay, no, that is energy that I don't want, okay? And I still got a whole life to live, okay? And I've lived a whole life and a couple of lives, and I have more lives to live. So it's like change from grit to grace is and alchemizing the energy. Alchemizing is transmuting this shit, okay? You don't like it, affirm yourself out of it, think yourself out of it, act yourself out of it, but more so reconnect with the divine, okay? Because you be trying to do a lot of shit, and then you be connecting to God after the fact, okay? After the fact, and that's the problem. It's after the fact and not before the fact, okay? It is your time. You know, you start summer. So with momentum is building. If it's time to make waves, if there ever was a time, Cancer, it will be right now throughout summer solstice, which you start, you initiate, you're the mother of it. But that's not how you're moving right now, okay? You're moving from, I don't know. A lot of you, I hear, reflect on how your mother moves, because that's how you're moving. And you probably won't like that energy, but it'll help you change it. God bless you. We were way too long. Leo. Hi, Leo. Happy Leo new moon, Leo. Huh, my coffee is cold. When I come back, we'll start the timer. know, sharing is caring. Okay. There is more than enough. It's more than enough. Leo, you're not playing nice with people, and I need you to get it together, okay? Sharing is caring is more than enough. The birds have been chilling up until your energy. Okay, moving on. Hi, the timer has begun. Happy Leo new moon. Happy birthday. Let's see what's happening. Ooh, you have teach. Could be saying 936 at this time. Okay, you have teach, you have master, you have heart chakra in reverse, you have open up in reverse. So you basically have the devil, the devil and the Hierophant with master and teach. Control is on the bottom. I'm going to take it because I keep seeing it. Leo. You have clarity of belief as well. Yeah, you're not playing nice with others. Anything else? Believe and succeed, but trust is on the bottom. Joy and stability is in reverse. Trust is also in reverse. All right, Leo, Leo, Leo. You know, we're almost halfway through the signs. Almost, not there, but almost. And I feel like these planets are just not playing with nobody at this point in time, okay? It's like, yeah, shit is sweet, but yeah, there's work to do at the same time. And yes, Leo is the inner child. It's playtime, okay? It's time to be outside, it is. But it's also time to ensure that you don't lose yourself in the process. So with teaching being here, right now there's a mastery of the heart chakra for you. You are the heart chakra, so you are the focus. There's a mastery of you happening throughout the season at this time. Where your heart is blocked, closed, restricted, unforgiving, all of that is highlighted at this time. I do feel like if you are in any form of leadership, if you're a teacher of any kind, if you're a guide of any kind, people are watching, people are listening more now than ever. I don't know what the fuck that's about. With open up in reverse, though, you're very restricted in regards to something. I don't know. This could be, you know, it's interesting because Leos love to receive, but you do struggle with receiving with open up and heart chakra being in reverse. You're not being completely honest about something. It feels like you're not lying. You're omits. To omit means to leave out, right? Yeah, you've been omitting information. And then with control being here, that's being iterated. Like you're definitely controlling a specific narrative in regards to something. Now, what the narrative is, we're about to clarify. With clarity of belief, that's funny, and believe and succeed, I don't realize, okay, Spirit, check me. But I don't think you realize just how much your heart is able to manifest on its own. Like there's certain tools that you have naturally, and that's a mean connection to the sun, because the sun is a star, and then your opposite Aquarius is a fucking star too. So, you know, the stars. But the way that you're able to acclimatize and manifest just from your heart chakra, with the heart being in reverse, you don't know this. But once you become aware of this with clarity and believe and succeed, it's up from there and it's stuck. So Okay, basically, it's like the more that you control your heart, the more that you limit your manifestations. The more that you open up your heart, the more that it's whatever, okay? Now, over here, strengthening bonds, awaiting results in reverse. I don't know what's going on in your personal connections with people, but if you are about to make some final decisions, I hear final cuts, whatever the case may be, people feel it. They really do. I don't feel like you're playing nice, and I don't. It's interesting because it doesn't feel like a feeling tone of like you're punishing someone for how they treated you. I just really feel like you're just not allowing people to play with you. And I feel like you're learning how to control your love for people, which is very dangerous for you to rule the heart chakra and for us to be on this lesson of earth. You know, everybody's lesson is is an attempt. Actually, everyone's lesson. Let me just be direct and stop trying to skate around it. See, omitting information. Um, Unconditional love is a theme for all of us, which is very fucking hard, which is why a lot of us be repeating fucking cycles, okay? Incarnation after incarnation. But anywho, but I do feel like people feel like they just, especially if you're on the, I hear on the outskirts. Outskirts is more so like location based, but I don't know, distant. Or it's like if you haven't been interacting in a certain way, people are very aware of that. And I don't know, it just feels like where something is weakening. Now, to read this another way, because you have a lot of red here, so your root chakra is highlighted as well. To read this another way, with awaiting results being in reverse with strengthening bonds, there could be something that you may have lost hope in. Did you fucking hear that? Fucking birds. What the fuck? And they're every. Never mind. What the fuck was I about to say? I was speaking on losing hope in something. But it's like, you know, it's like something's not growing, but you truly desire for it to grow. So, because there's a lot of roots in both of these cards, all of these trees. Something is connected. It's like feeling like something is supposed to be a part of you, a part of your life, but losing hope in that because it's not coming to fruition with this energy. And I just feel like you're about to be surprised. But I keep thinking about the birds, especially the one that just fucking flew in the fucking door. Okay? They always do that dumb shit. They start fighting, and then it's like, you know, when you're doing something wrong and then you like trip or you fucking bump your head or some shit, like, you know, you was wrong. It's like that type of energy. So, you know, you could be in some form of temper tantrum with spirit when it comes to something that you desire to grow. And it's like, you know better, so do better. I don't know. And I just get there's no need for all of that. Some of you really struggle with emotional control. Not all of you, but some of you. That is a theme at this time as well. If you are a person that struggles with emotional control, Leo, then you could notice a lot of people distancing themselves from you. They just don't want to deal with the fucking energy. You also have observe in reverse, which would be the Hanged Man and the base chakra, the root chakra. July 1st through December 1st is a cycle within itself. Strength. Okay, so base chakra in reverse, observe in reverse, Queen of Pentacles, and Judgments. You're definitely making some decisions. If it's not about people, you're making decisions on where you want to invest your energy, what you want to continue to grow, what you want to cut off. I don't know. It's a process of elimination. The moon is here. The moon in judgment. Pay attention to your dreams. It's about to show you something about somebody. Pay attention to the nighttime too. Hold on. What's this? I don't like this. Be mindful of how you spend. Because you have the moon, judgment, Queen of Pentacles. And then you have the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I do feel like you're very abundant at this time, but someone around you is not. Whoever this is, you help them. Like you give to them already, right? Nine of Pentacles is someone not being able to stand on their own 2 feet. What is this? With judgment, I feel like if you exchange energy, I hear energy, goods, resources, whatever the fucking case may be, you're going to take a loss. Yeah, Page of Pentacles came out upright. You're going to have to start over. This could also just be mindful, like make sure you're in the energy of conscious spending. But don't go to the extreme. But who is this energy though that you're referring to? The Devil. It could be a Capricorn. Oh no. It also feels like someone has a plan, a motive, something in regards to you. It could be about business, investments. Someone could be omitting information from you, Leo, with judgment. I feel like, yeah, with the moon, you're being asked to read in between the lines. I know we have to move on. But it's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker, okay? You got the Queen of Pentacles, the 9, the Page, and the 5. So just be mindful of I hear energy ciphers. Yeah, no. People that feed off of your emotions too. There's a lot of people love to play on your heart chakra, okay? They love to do it. And they know how to do it too. It could be a sibling as well. I don't know. But someone is not okay. I hear pay attention to the complaints from others. And just read in between the lines, okay? Just stay on your P's and Q's. Stay aware. And your crown chakra is just very where it needs to be. We're done with that. Let's get the advice and move on to Virgo. That's very concerning to me. And the whole dude. All right, so on the bottom, okay, you have 2. You have birth mysteries. What are you being called to create? So again, thinking about what you want to invest in, how you're about to do it. 1 second. The Magician came out in reverse. I just want to address it. The Devil. Upright again. I hear Moneybag Yo doing too much. Yeah, the 2 of Cups. Capricorn was the opposite of Capricorn is Cancer. I don't know, but somebody, I said this to somebody else recently. I don't know who, I don't know what reading, but someone is just very disingenuous at this time, but they're approaching you as the opposite of that. I don't like it. You also have the same fucking cards that came out for Cancer. So this could be in regards to a Cancer. Shall I re-pull? We're going to re-pull. Okay. So you have on call healer, seer, priest, priestess, priestess, your soul purpose. You have the sacred well, replenishment, self-care, giving from a place of plenty. Yeah, you're very abundant at this time. And I just feel like people want to take that from you because they don't have it for themselves. And then you have cosmic ocean. Oh, current dreams, future realities, new beginnings. So all is well. I love you, Virgo. Hi, Virgo. That shit's probably cold too. It's after 10 already. Shit. Your new moon in Virgo season will be very significant. I almost said Virgo new moon, but Leo new moon for Virgo. Solar plexus chakra. I hear the song I Am Light by Aries. And Aries put me onto that song, so Aries could be significant around this time. You have share the love. Healing begins. 33:6. Doesn't Virgo, where is Virgo right now? When does Virgo move into Venus? I think it's next month. Hold on. Oh, let me start the timer. Thank you, Spirit. So Venus will be in Virgo September 19th through October 13th. Okay? Okay, moving on. Virgo. You have embrace upright. Everything's upright thus far. Anything else? Throat chakra. May 21st, March 6th. Moving on is in reverse. Control is in reverse. You do have your root chakra in reverse, though. I feel like you're being uprooted in Leo season. Something is changing. I don't know. 521 is very loud. You should look up what that number means for yourself. So you're missing a 4. So you're missing a 4. Yeah, you're definitely being uprooted at this time throughout this season. There's a cycle ending and a cycle beginning. This could be in regards to how you speak, what you speak about. I hear information sharing as well. I feel like you're about to tell a story. Yeah, you're about to open up and tell a story for sure. With share the love, it's been a long time coming is what this is giving, because you see how like there's a breakthrough in his heart. It's cracking open. She's opening up the curtain. It's giving like it's time. Throat chakra speaking, embrace whatever it is you're telling the world. You're telling it on some type of platform, okay? Whether it's your platform, someone else's, a podcast, I don't know, but you're telling something. When you do this, it's going to change the foundation of something, but the way that the change takes place, it's very positive. So you have 319 here also with solar plexus and shine, and 319 was right before we shifted into spring solstice. So yeah, something, I don't know. I feel like you've been scared to do something, but once you do it, it's gonna open you up to a whole new reality, and that's what this embrace is giving. This is very straight to the point. It's very clear. It's a lot of clarity coming this season for you. Virgo. You don't have to have the placement, but I feel like this is more so happening like the end of Leo season, beginning of Virgo season. And baby, for you to be damn near are you the only person to get justice upright? Because she's been coming out for every sign, okay? But in reverse, but it's upright for you. So yeah, I just feel like you're scared. And that's why healing begins is here. And the only way to overcome a fear is to walk through it, to go through it, you know? That's too many. You have Hanging Man. It's going to open up a door of abundance for you as well that you're unaware of. It's going to be a lot of people that relate. It's going to put you in a new position of power too. I feel like whatever you're going to say though, people that play with you right now, it's like once they know, people would second guess it. I don't know what this is. It's also giving like you definitely been holding something close to your chest for a very long time. Yeah, Three of Swords. Page of Cups in reverse. I hear spilling the beans, spilling the tea. Four of Swords. It's been something has you restless though, for sure. Not for long. I feel like you're more so worried about the backlash because, yeah, you're definitely worried about, it's like cause and effect. The cause is positive, but the effect is literally this is face-off energy. But it frees you. And it allows you to close a chapter. A chapter, it's like a chapter of your life you're still leaving open because you haven't spoken. That was a bar, low-key. But yes, what I said just now. What else for Virgo? Leo new moon. Choose your battles in reverse, coming together. Literally, a cycle, one cycle is ending, another cycle is beginning. Can you talk about the uprooting energy outside of speaking? Clarity of belief. I also feel like a lot of you are learning how to, when you put seeds and manifestations out into the universe, how to let it go and let it manifest. Because with the clarity of belief being here, followed by third eye chakra, it's like out of sight, out of mind type of energy, letting it go, releasing it and letting it go. And with this is one of the ways to help build trust and faith, because once it's out of sight, out of mind, and then, you know, your focus isn't on it, and then, you know, you're blessed with it, it's like, damn. It's not like the energy of spirit had you all along. Yes, your instability came out. Shit. Joy and stability is upright. I've never seen that bird before. So aggressive though. It has trouble opening the seeds. Honey, it's about to fucking break its beak on the fucking concrete. Are you okay? You don't have to be so aggressive. Back to you. Manifest is in reverse as well. So yeah, literally putting it out there, letting it go, coming together, joy and stability. I feel like you're teaching yourself different ways to manifest too. It's definitely giving out with the old and with the new, for sure. You're definitely saving money at this time. That's the focus. But you're worried about something. What is it? So if you are dealing with someone else, baby, I don't know what's going on here. For some, it's not a happy home at this time. For others, I don't know. This is like worried about the outcome with something. This is also distrust or disbelief. I don't know. It's like two people are trying to come together, but both are being dishonest with each other, which is interesting. What's interesting is also that whatever the others are being dishonest about, spirit is spilling the tea in their dreams. So the truth is going to come out regardless, honey, for both of you. Yeah, the devil is peeking out. Shit that can make or break a relationship. But someone is carrying something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting some weird shit, like hiding money. This feels very couple related though. Or like, I don't know. Because Nine of Pentacles in reverse is like, you know, if there is a partner dynamic, the feminine is spending a lot of money at this time, but the masculine is not. He's like saving, you know? I don't know. But with this Nine of Swords and Two of Swords, you don't know something. You either don't know about a habit, a spending problem. Somebody doesn't know something. Someone is completely unaware of something. They've been hiding it for quite some time, but Spirit is going to... it's 10/17 right now. It's going to be shown, okay, before we get to August, okay? It may have been shown as we transition into Leo season, but that's a theme. Whatever this is, you should take heed and not play with the information. Yeah, Death. And the Three of Wands and the Sun in reverse. You should not play with the information. I feel like a lot of you, it's like you're not going to take something as serious as it needs to be taken. I hear play with your life if you want to. I don't know. Take that how it resonates. Close. What's the advice for Virgo? You have deep sea diving. Period. All right. Deep sea diving. Way of the Mystic. Learn through experiencing the depths. You about to dive in. Okay. You have Mother of the Salt Waters, passion, wild love. Open your heart, let love in. So that's connecting. That, anywho, gentle force, consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. For others of you, you could be connecting with someone in Leo season and very displeased with the progression of it. You could feel like it's moving extremely slow. When you're not focused on the energy of slow and steady wins the race. So, yes, do you not believe like passion can exist long term or something? Because some of you have that belief system, and which is why passion does not persist for a long time, you know? But as I mentioned, you are being uprooted, learn through experiencing depths. The wishing well, unexpected gifts, kindness, karmic jewels. Whatever is coming though, it's an overflow of something. Whether this is an overflow of love, emotion, something in the material, physical, something in the spiritual world, I don't know. There is an overflow coming. But there is a need to not stop the work that's being done so that you don't fuck up the overflow. Like you're already on the right path. So once you reach the achievement, keep going. Don't cap yourself, basically. Okay? Okay. All right. Love you. Libra. Hold on. Hi, Libra. Happy Leo new moon. let's see. I'm about to ring the bell. Libra, new moon. Shit. Fuck. Leo, new moon for Libra. The heart chakra. I had to start the timer. Okay. The heart, the solar plexus. Shine, 19. That would be, shine is basically the sun. Fuck. Anything else? That's the dove. Okay, seek the truth is on the bottom. You have the heart chakra, the solar plexus, shine, upright. In reverse, you have share the love, sacral chakra, choose your battles and seek. Some of you are using your body as a weapon at this time. It's a dangerous game. Okay, but on another note, no, some of you are definitely withholding sex. Okay, that's just very loud at this time. Now that that's addressed, let's move on. So you are suspicious of something and you are seeking the truth to something. With choosing your battles, your mental is very active at this time. Your air energy is very heightened at this time, okay? Your mind is taking you down some rabbit holes throughout this time, Libra placements. Now, some of these rabbit holes are rabbit holes to truth. Some of these rabbit holes, beloved, are rabbit holes to delusion, okay? It just depends, you know, on the rabbit hole that you are going down and entertaining. Now, for some of you, not all of you, but some of you, it's like a person, I know when I'm going too far down a rabbit hole, okay? I know how to stop, cease and desist, and just go the other way. For some of you, you don't know how to do that. And I feel like if you don't know how to do that, if you're struggling with that, then that's coming up. What the fuck happened to the music? That's coming up for you to deal with or address. Please don't stop the music. Hold on. Okay. But yeah, there's information that you're seeking out, but you're playing your cards correct at this time. Some of you, not all of you, you're gonna in this message, Libra, you're really gonna have to take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. Use your own discernment. You know your life, okay? So some of you, yes, you're treating your body as a weapon. You're withholding sex on purpose, okay? Some of you may think that someone is cheating on you. Like if you're dealing with someone. Are they? Others of you, it's like you're looking for connections, but it's like you're looking for love in all the wrong places. So the answer is no, okay? They're not cheating on you, but it's like someone wants to make you jealous. I don't know. It's like someone wants to feel something that they haven't felt in a long time, or something they could be getting outside. They're wanting to feel at home. So they're doing things to trigger you. You see how my body language just shifted? But yeah, they're doing, I don't know. You're very close off to it though. And I feel like instead of you, because I do feel like the last reading that we did for Mercury Retrograde, we were talking about like someone judging you and wanting you to change and be different. And I feel like this energy is somewhat connected to that as well. Yeah, you're very guarded, for sure. And very distrusting of something. And Seek the Truth is going down the rabbit hole, but you're not listening to your higher self at this time. You are listening to your lower self. You're listening, it's like you're being guided by your triggers. You may have had a dream, because I do take certain dreams literal. I do. But I feel like a dream that you had is more so a premonition based on actions that are taken in the present. Take that how it resonates. And it's not for everybody. Why is sacral chakra in reverse for Libra? You could also, damn, the Nine of Cups in reverse. You could also be very, I keep hearing the word disgruntled, but that does not fit into the sentence I'm trying to say. You could be very unsettled, is more so the feeling tone, with how something that you are putting energy to is growing and manifesting. You are putting your heart in it, you know. You are remaining positive with the solar plexus chakra being here. Your focus is the light at the end of the tunnel with this shine being here. But you're very unsettled. Clarifying and share the love in reverse is the Three of Cups in reverse. You could be cutting a friend off or somebody's cutting you off. Take it how it resonates. It's a lot of jealousy. It's a lot of competition when there shouldn't be any. Yeah, Six of Pentacles in reverse. There could also be power struggles at this time in your household or in the workplace. A lot of you feel called to spend time in nature, and you should. Especially, I don't know, it feels like an urge or specifically a calling. If you're seeing deer, it's a warning. It's a foresight of something. It's not more so a warning, it's foresight. That something is about to change rapidly. And you know, deer aren't known for running, but they can. Yeah, Ten of Swords, a cycle is ending. If you're seeing deer. Now, why is choose your battles and seek in reverse over here? So as I mentioned, your air energy is very heightened. So your thoughts are manifesting. If you are projecting the thought process of someone is cheating on you, is giving the energy, well, if you think I'm doing it, I might as well do it. Or if you're projecting the energy of someone just, they not feeling you no more, it's like their actions may start to actually align with that. Like you're very in your fucking head. For those of you, this is about to be a trigger for some of you, but respectfully, you know, I don't like labels, okay? I don't like labels. I don't like diagnosis. I don't like none of that shit, okay? And I don't like it because a label becomes a title and a title becomes an identity, okay? So a lot of you use certain labels as an identity, which then becomes an excuse, which then becomes a hindrance and a blockage for a way for it to be okay when it's not, if that makes sense. So with the Magician and the Eight of Pentacles being here, it's like whatever you are worried about, if you don't like it, change it. If you're worried about your house being an unhappy home, are you doing everything that you need to do to make it a happy home? Yes, it takes two, but a lot of times when we are blaming another, we're not even in the right ourselves. Just being honest, okay? So it's kind of like, I do feel like there's a need to take some accountability if you are in a situation like that. Now, if you ain't got nothing like that going on, I hear Juicy J, don't trust. There's somebody you don't trust around you in your circle, or you just have suspicions, okay? And I do feel like you're going down a rabbit hole, and I don't feel like you're necessarily testing someone. I feel like you're calling out their shadows so you can see them. Who is this? Libra? Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's very interesting that We did not get the Justice card for you. So that's telling me you could be in a lot of other people's business, but not in enough business of your own. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, upright. So how do you want the wheel to turn? Do you want it to turn 10-10? Do you want it to turn in a 10 of cups? Friends, for some of you it is, you know. It depends on what the mind is focusing on. Emotional fulfillment. 5 of Cups in reverse, that's healing. Then we have the Knight of Wands. It's like someone feels like they have two choices. They can either start over, which they don't want to do. Like, I mean everything, new home, new job, like starting over. Or they could choose to see, it's like I'm getting the 80-20 rule. They could choose to see the 80% versus the 20 that they don't like and build off of that. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. It really just depends. I just feel like your perception, yeah, the Empress on the bottom is about to be your life. So if you, I'm rich, I'm wealthy, I'm abundant, I'm prosperous. If you're in that energy and you're vibrating in that, expect to receive that. Or get ready. I don't want to say expect, but get ready to receive that. If you're in the energy of nobody loves me, then get ready for nobody to love you. I know it sounds harsh, but it's true. Oh, let's get your advice. And moving on to Scorpio. All right, you have the ripple effect. Part of something bigger. Details are taken care of. See the rabbit hole. You have gentle force. It was in reverse, so yeah, you want to give up on something, but it's up to you. Gentle force, consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. Deep sea diving, way of the mystic, learn through experiencing depths. It feels like this is very heavily connected to Saturn energy. I have no idea what I said in your Saturn retrograde reading. However, I do feel like whatever you're experiencing right now, especially when it comes to conflict with others, is a life lesson for you. But I don't think you're taking it as a life lesson. I think you're taking things very, very personal. And it is personal for you, but it's not personal in a way where you think it is, if that makes any sense whatsoever to you. If it doesn't make sense, it will. If it does, then if you know, you know, you know. But some of you like to, it's like you like to give up when the going gets tough and rough. So be mindful of that. But at the same time, for others of you, you got a, what's the, I don't know that lady name, but Selena's assistant that killed her, you got one of them people around that you're going down a rabbit hole about that you need to cut off, okay? Okay, God bless you, Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Can we get some different energy today? I think we are. Praise the Lord. Happy Leo new moon, all right? You have darkest fears in reverse. I love that. Here we go. Just breathe. Here, breathe the fuck. I need more coffee. Just hold, please. I gotta start the timer too. I just need a moment, Scorpio. Before I even read these cards, everything that you do, look at me. Everything that you do from the moment you're hearing my voice in this video up until you're given other guidance needs to be extremely intentional, okay? Okay? If you are smoking, baby, you need to roll with intention. You need to smoke with intention. You need to talk to the weed, okay? It's an energy. It's a plant. It has life, okay? So you need to be intention when you are washing your ass, okay? When you're washing your hair, you are washing away the stress, the pain, the anxiety. You are inviting in whatever the fuck, okay? I don't know. The soap is cleansing to you, okay? Your life needs to be a fucking ritual, okay? Every day needs to be a ritual of high fucking energy, okay? Now, if you're in an environment that is very triggering to you, honey, we got some good weather. Well, at least where I am, the weather kind of crazy in certain parts of the world. But spend as much time in the sun as you can, okay? The sun is healing. I've been advising several signs of this energy. I don't know. All right, so you have darkest spheres in reverse, which I love. This other energy, I don't. You have just breathe in reverse, so stress. Joy and stability is in reverse. Stress, more stress. It's fucking stress, okay? It is a Leo new moon. You have the touch on the bottom. Let's just keep it going. Now, I do know your Scorpio reading, I told y'all you need to talk to your spirit team like yesterday. I know I said that, okay? I know I did. Thank the Lord. The base chakra is upright, okay? Ooh, the heart chakra, hallelujah. Okay, that's temperance right there, that 14. God is, you know the song Angel by Amanda Perez? God is about to send you an angel from the heavens from above. Send you an angel to heal your broken heart from being in whatever fucking love, okay? Because all you do is fucking stress. Some of y'all cry. I don't know, your water energy. I don't know, you suffered in silence about some shit, okay? All right, your heart wants something that is very hard for you to find in this physical reality. It's a struggle for y'all right now, okay? And that could be very triggering for some of you, okay? For a lot of you, you just want love, okay? It's a love that you've been seeking from the time that you were able to understand as a child what the fuck love is, okay? It's just, I don't feel like you're going deep enough into the 8th house, Scorpio. You are the 8th house. We need to go deep. You need to dive deep into the waters. We need to go to the bottom of the ocean. And when I say the ocean, I'm not even referencing Pisces energy, okay? Because I always do that reference, like Pisces, you know, you don't like to go deep. And they don't, okay? They really don't, but this is not fucking about them. We're going to tap into the energy of Cancer the mother, okay? Cancer the mother, and going deep into that motherfucking ocean, okay? To find that love and that nourishment that you need. You have 444 here, okay? I feel like your ancestors are about to start tearing some shit up if they haven't already. Okay, they about to start knocking shit down. It's about to be a lot of chaos to create divine order, okay? You have 14 here too. Heart chakra, base chakra, okay? A lot of y'all need to move. You need to move. I know it's Mercury retrograde. I moved to Georgia during Mercury retrograde last year. Best fucking decision. One of the best decisions of my fucking life, okay? But I'm a Mercury baby. I was born on Mercury day. Mercury is, and I have Mercury in Leo, okay? And y'all don't need to know the business of my damn birth chart. But I'm just here to be a beacon of light, okay? And you got to do what the fuck you got to do. And I had to make that move for my own damn sanity, okay? Because I was, honey, the crash out was, I felt it, okay? I was at the point of, God, I've given all the grace that I can give, okay? Enough was a fucking enough. And I had to make a fucking move. And I did. And that was truly a walk by faith and not by sight, all right? Honey, it was my birthday. The day after, I got the call, I was approved, okay? So, and then life has just been just beautiful. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite. I don't know the fucking lyrics, okay? But that's what it's been. Daydreams and decisions. 7. I had to make, honey, I talked to God first, okay? Talked to God before I filled out that fucking application. I was talking to the Lord, okay? And it was just beautiful how it came through. But some of y'all need to fucking move, okay? If it's not that, you know, if you love where you are, you know, if the astrocartography aligns and all of that, then there needs to be formation. I hear Beyonce, okay, ladies, now let's get in formation. But I hear rotation. Something is in rotation that needs to be taken out of rotation. Whether this is people, places, things, I don't know. But whatever is a part of the rotation that is not intentional needs to be eliminated. Okay, saying that was a lot. Okay, yeah, I just feel like I was not breathing with this just breathe and reverse. You're not breathing through it. Okay, you know, so I don't give a fuck if you're a man or a fucking woman, okay? Honey, you gotta, when a woman is in labor, it is very important for her to breathe through. It is a life or death fucking situation every time a woman gives birth, okay? So this is the year of the snake, okay? Whether you're giving literal birth, a spiritual birth, whatever the fuck, everybody is shedding, honey, a part of the body is changing, something else is growing, but it's, you have to breathe through it, okay? You have to regulate the anxiety in your nervous system throughout it. It's very important to your vitality, okay? Extremely important. If you're not doing that, you're not fucking living life right, okay? Of course I didn't start the damn timer. It's 1:11 though. At 1:11:44. Hold on, how long we been here? We got about 2 minutes. I'm gonna give y'all 3, okay? Okay, so let's move on. I saw this post the other day, and it was like, it was a Leo post, and it was like, Leos are the David Ruffins of the Temptations, and hold on, but the song, what is it? I'm not trying to sing right now, but ooh, darling, is it that? Or child of mine, something? It's the Temptations though. What song? Hold on, I gotta find it. Is it ooh, darling, or ooh, child? This lover of mine? Hold on. As many times as I done seen the Temptations. Is it sweet darling? Oh, ain't too proud to beg. Oh. I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you. I split the deck to the 2 of Cups. Hold on. But if I have to beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, because you mean that much to me. That shit is annoying. That's it. Hold on. Is that, am I on the right song though? Now I've heard a crying man is a half man with no sense of pride, but if I have to cry to keep you, I don't mind. Let me tell y'all, I was not always who I am today, okay? I'm gonna pull these cards and then we're gonna get the advice, okay? But I'm gonna give you a story, a piece of my life, okay? When I was about 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, I was young, okay? I'm in my 30s right now, all right? If you don't know. Now, I was younger. Anywho, people would be like, I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to be with you. And I, looking back, I wouldn't want to be with me or deal with me either, because it was like, what the fuck? But I've come a long way. As I mentioned, I was not who I am today. Instead of accepting that someone did not want me, that was a ruse to my fucking ego, okay? You got me fucked up. You don't want me? Then I'm going to do what I can to force you to be with me. I'm going to guilt trip you to being with me. Honey, I was begging and crying too, okay? Honey, I was fucked up back in the day, okay? But I was one of those because I was so fucking desperate for love. And honey, just thinking that I was loving myself and had no form of self-love whatsoever fucking ever, okay? Talk about looking for love in all the wrong fucking places, okay? I chose to stay and endure some deep psychological fuck shit, okay? And I contributed to that by my own actions and decision making because I was desperate for fucking love. I was desperate to be accepted, and that energy was heavily connected to my childhood and the rejection and what happened with my parents. It's just a fucking lie, okay? It was a domino effect. But I was the one, honey. I remember it was a fucking snowstorm and I pulled up on somebody just because you don't want to be with me. So I'm gonna show you how dedicated I am, and I'm gonna risk my fucking life, and I'm gonna pull up to you I was accepted, but then I was still rejected, you know? And then, honey, it became a time where I had to just sit down with myself. But whatever that ain't too proud to beg is really taking me to that. Like, I have been fucking pushed out of moving cars, like, and still wanted to fuck with it. Like, it's been so intense, okay? So intense. But, you know, first of all, thank God that I'm okay. Thank God that I am alive, okay? At times I became the aggressor, you know? It's just, I started to repeat certain shit. I started to keep certain shit in rotation until I truly got tired of my own shit, my experience, all of it. I got just tired of feeling how I felt just for the name of love, okay? And they're realizing that shit was not love, okay? It was all kind of gaslighting, breadcrumbing, toxic, using the body as a fucking weapon, using emotions as fucking manipulation. It was a lot. And I contributed to a lot of that shit. I really did, okay? And now that I'm not that person, I ain't too proud to tell the fucking story because I'm proud of who I am today. And I was really reflecting on that last night, like, damn, Ray, we've been doing it, okay? We have done it, and we are doing it, and we're gonna keep doing it. I gotta move. Let me get your advice. Did I get the advice? I don't think I did. But if you got someone around you like that, or if you are one of those people, you need to run, okay? And not to say you need to be scared, but it's not safe. It's not safe. Okay, and people don't even realize how emotionally fucked up they are and how much they are just, honey, the energy of desperation will get you killed, okay? Whether it's love, money, whatever the fucking case may be, okay? All right. This could be about you or somebody else. You have the pink dolphin, okay? Celebration, fun, unbridled joy, open heart. This is what's waiting on you, okay? But I do feel like your ancestors are about to come fuck some shit up real quick, okay? So you can have this celebration, fun, unbridled joy, open heart. We are the year of the snake, Scorpio. Whether you are a fucking snake or not, this is just as much your year as it is anyone else's to really change your fucking life, okay? And transform some shit, okay? In a very unique way. Pink dolphins are unique. So very rare, okay? And it may seem uninviting to the outside world, but they're very intriguing to people that know, okay? And then you have King Tide, plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. I feel like you have the ability to experience this in August if you take heed to every fucking message I've been giving you for the last 3 damn months in all of these damn readings, okay? Just take heed. And if you don't want to go through all of that shit, that's cool. Use your wisdom. But on the bottom, you have into the unknown. This is what you're in right now. You're in the underworld. The depth, the courage, the ability to face your fears. And you see how he's about to rise above it and break through, okay? Okay, now this is the last thing I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. This is the last thing I'm going to tell you. And then I have to move on to Sagittarius, okay? If you've seen the show Lucifer, you know, Lucifer thought that he was sent, well, the whole perception was he was sent to reign over hell as a punishment, okay? Which it was, you know, he was a rebel, you know, he wasn't a yes man. The fuck was that? Yes man, yes woman, whatever the fucking case may be. I don't fucking know. But ultimately, if you watch toward the entire show, it prepared him, like that battle, that underworld energy prepared him to lead heaven. Well, at the end, based on the show, I'm not speaking biblical per se, okay? I know the Bible too. Don't try to come for me, because I will come for you, okay? Respectfully. But yeah, so it's kind of like whatever you're going through right now, it is in preparation. It's not an attack. It's not to break you down. It's not to defeat you, but the energy, if you allow it, can break you down. It can defeat you. It can belittle you, but it's your duty to shed that skin that's still holding on, that doesn't want to let go, so that you can just be, you can live. I feel like you're existing right now, babe. You need to live. Okay, I love you. I gotta go. Sagittarius. Oh damn, I gotta hurry up. I'm talking too much. No, I think we're good though. Hi, Sag. Okay. If you have children, they are significant. If you work with children, they are significant. Your inner child is significant. I feel like if you take care of a lot of other people, you're about to start taking care of yourself. Yeah. Darkest fears, healing begins. So I want to touch on if children are around you specifically. You know, Auntie and Uncle Day is on my birthday, by the way, on Saturday. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. I need to start the timer. Hold on. No. No. Cancel. Okay. So if you were very concerned about a child that you are close to or connected to going through something that maybe you have experienced but kept hidden, there could be signs of whatever that is coming to light at this time with this darkest fears. And with healing begins, I feel like you're about to step in to help. That's all I know. Yeah, we're gonna clean this up and move on. But this is blue energy, so pay attention to the communication from children, what they're saying, what they don't say. Also, watch their hands and what they're touching. I don't like where this is going, but if you know, you know. Just pay attention. You're gonna peep and move accordingly, okay? You have choose your battles in reverse. I hear if you see something, say something. You have release. You have listen. You need to listen. And you have dedicated effort in reverse as well. So this is very interesting. You may already know some information that you're not taking action on at this time, but there's coming a time for release. I hear release and reconciliation, but release. You could also be, this could be, you know, you to a parent as well, Sag, throughout this Leo new moon. Something that you've held within as a child that you're finally releasing to a parent. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, sacral chakra. This could definitely be connected to you and your children, or your parents and you. Also, for some of you, if you do have a partner, you could realize that you attracted this person based on your mother and father wounds. Very interesting. Yeah, I see love in reverse, and you have new vitality. So love in reverse is very loud. I feel like you're letting someone go and choosing yourself. There's something about fake love. No, fake love. This could be, you could be releasing someone you've been friends with since you were a child also. I'm just getting information coming to light. For some of you, you could be connecting with someone that you knew as a child. I don't know. The childhood, however it applies, is very loud throughout this Leo new moon and Leo season. I keep hearing Scorpio moon. Who's this, Sag? Scorpio moon. Anywho, I keep hearing Scorpio moon. The moon came out though, even though it's not Scorpio energy, but Hold on. We had the Scorpio full moon in Taurus season though. It was May 12th. So you may want to go back to that time. Literally the 12th. Go back to May 12th. You have the 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. 10 plus 2 is 12. If it was on the 12th, the shadow of that started March 9th and it ended March 15th. That was the eclipse. I just reposted that because I did the all sign Mercury retrograde and the full moon eclipse. So yeah, you should, they're on the community tab, on the post tab for you to watch throughout my break that I'm taking for a week. But yeah, anywho, what else? 7 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Wands. So you are releasing your defenses in regards to something. For some of you, if you have been very defensive with love, if you've been on the Chris Brown energy of fuck love, I'm tired of trying, my heart big, but it be quiet, that's changing. That's changing. I feel like someone, oh, I didn't even see the sun here. The sun and the Ace of Wands and the Fool and the Hierophant. Beautiful. So yeah, that's changing. And I feel like the more that you resist, someone else is persisting. Now, this ain't like Scorpio energy, like Scorpio's reading I just did where that shit is toxic. Okay. But this is more so, it's like someone is challenging your weaknesses in a healthy way because you have new vitality here. And with love, this is like tug of war, push pull type of energy is what it's giving. But you are releasing that, choose your battles in reverse is like, fuck it. Let me just see. It's like someone's applying pressure and that pressure is attracting you. Okay. Literally. This is you releasing your defenses with the 7 of Wands in reverse. And it's like, okay, instead of treating you like an enemy, let me treat you like a friend. Okay. And then it's like the angels and the ancestors are like, yes, with all these damn birds. Okay. And 10 of Pentacles. Finally. Okay. Finally, whatever it is for you. Okay. Anything else? The Empress. Good energy though. I hear Jeremiah, I like. You know, that song said I ain't too proud to beg as well, but anywho. And you have 13 here, which is Scorpio energy. So yeah, go back to that Scorpio full moon that we had in May, in March, in May. What the fuck did I say? March? Did I say March or May? I said March. May. It was May 12th. I think I said the dates. God bless. Moving on. March through May. Thank you. The High Priestess. The 8 of Wands in reverse. There's something about, I hear the knowing. There's this is Leo's masculine energy, but there's a gift passed down to you through the feminine side of your bloodline if you're feminine energy, the masculine side of your bloodline if you're masculine. Yeah, 8 of Swords in reverse. You have 8 here, but the Sun and the High Priestess. Who is this? Sagittarius. Which the 8 of Wands would be your energy. The Tower, the Hermit. Damn. I really like this though. This is the energy of I have a testimony. If you follow the North Star basically for you. It's giving like you're the Harriet Tubman of your lineage. You're definitely doing your best to shift cycles, but again, like Harriet Tubman said, I could have freed 1,000 more. They knew they were slaves, right? So, yeah. You also have 7, 8, 9 here. You have 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, My birthday is a 789 day because we're in July. The 26th is an 8 day and we're in the 9 year. So we also had a 789 day on July 8th. Okay, so July 8th through the 26th, pay attention to that with 789 being here, but you do have 78910. I'm sorry, you have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the 6 energy, okay, you know how like you have the yin and yang, like the peace symbol, and you know like usually when we see it, it's all together. But they're showing me it's like one side is like freshly painted white, and another side is freshly painted black. But it's not a full enclosed circle, but it's starting to merge and mesh together. I hope you are able to understand the visual. But as it's starting to merge and become whole and become one, which is pretty much you with yourself. But with painting, you know, you can paint over something that's already fucked up, or you can paint over something that is brand new. So I feel like for you, there's more so you've been painting over shit that's fucked up, but now you're about to be painting over something brand new, metaphorically speaking. Yeah, and the shit that's fucked up, it's falling. The Hermit, enlightenment. Seven of Pentacles, brand new, and brand new for a very long time. But this is going to be a life-changing season for you, for sure. With the High Priestess and the Sun and the Hermit, something is changing, and it's not on any small grounds. I hear big shit popping, little shit stopping. So take that how it resonates. You are walking away from something. Whatever you're walking away from is leading you straight into a victory, an achievement. So kudos to you. Good job. And don't feel like you need to rush anything at this time. Trust your intuition. It is on point. I love you. Capricorn. All right. Hi, Capricorn. Happy Leo new moon. I'm on a time restriction at this time. Hi, Sarah. Happy Thursday. All right, Capricorn. Throat chakras in reverse. Releases upright. So you are moving in silence at this time, but I do feel like you are release is cutting something off. Throat chakra is being quiet about it, like making a decision and not explaining your decision. It's like you're letting the I hear the dominoes, but the cards fall where they may. New vitality in reverse. It just feels like you're about to go ghost on some people. Silence and isolation though, but it's very interesting. So you're going ghost on people, and this may be something that you do often as well. So people could be used to the routine, but yet it's like you may be going ghost with certain people, but they see you outside. You could be posting or whatever, however people keep up with you. But it's like, so they're with them, but they're not with me. It's like some shit like that. I don't know. And then it's like, you know, people are hitting you up like, Capricorn, what's up? But Capricorn is not responding. Capricorn is just living their life. Someone's promise is not being kept as well. I feel like this promise is connected to whatever this new vitality is in reverse. It landed upright. I feel like someone's not keeping a promise to you, but you're keeping a promise to yourself. I don't know. This kind of feels ultimatum-ish. Love is here. It doesn't have to be, but shine. And yeah, I didn't even see this here. Reach out. Sadness and isolation. You are definitely... It just feels like you're done without explanation. You even have the 8 of Cups on the bottom here. But that was for Saturn, not you. But anywho. Yeah, clarity of belief. some people, you may have been giving someone a lot of fucking chances, and they were just like, I don't know, someone did not take you seriously. June 19th could be significant, as well as January 18th. But it was like someone just did not take you seriously, and now you're about to be taken seriously based on the actions. But there's no coming back from whatever this is. I just feel like you're about to eliminate all communication. It's like it's like in someone's reality, you're literally about to disappear from the face of the earth, while other people are beginning to experience life in reality with you somehow, some way, if that makes sense. I feel like it's kind of the energy of, if it doesn't feel like love, if it doesn't feel like new vitality, if it doesn't feel like you are vibrant, floating, you know, if it doesn't have you feeling how summer should feel, just energetically speaking, it's just gotta go. I also feel like, though, you're very concerned about who is staying and who is going. Yeah, the sun, so you're connecting with spirit a lot at this time to clarify who should stay and who should go. I feel like you're going to be surprised. Yeah, the Ace of Swords, the truth. You're going to be very surprised by what is revealed to you and who will actually remain loyal to you as well. Yeah, Four of Swords. You are, you know, the first night by Monica, I should make a move, but I won't. If someone thinks you're not about to make a move, okay? I know you probably think that something is wrong. Knowing if I do, then it won't be right. I don't get down on the first night. Someone could also disbelieve that too. You know, you don't get down on the first night. The first time I really heard that song, I was at a wedding as a child. I don't know who the fuck wedding it was, but that's neither here nor there. You have the World in reverse. Yeah, you're in the energy of judgment. I forgot who else had that as well. I don't remember. We've been here over 2 hours already. Met the Lovers. So this could be, I hear homie lover friends. I don't know. Some of you could have, yeah, 10 of Cups. Y'all got some swinging going on. Is it called swinging? I don't know. I'm not judging, you know. Just live your life. Stay safe. But if it's not that, I do feel like there's some lovers and friends boundaries crossing, like the song, okay? Tell me again. Is it Tell Me Again? Yeah, no, I don't know the lyrics. Can we be lovers and friends? Damn, that was quick. What else? Oh, it's a good look, baby. I do feel, because I do feel like there's a friend that wants to be a lover, but I don't know. Someone could not think that you care about those boundaries if you do. I don't know. Yeah, base chakra, but I hear you standing on 10. For sure. All right, the heat, the humidity. I have to take off this shirt in a second, okay? Not here when I'm done. But sadness and isolation. I don't know. Someone wants to connect with somebody. But it's like, you know, being too afraid to step out of your comfort zone, sticking with what you know. So going back to the energy of who should stay and who should go, you'll be surprised. I feel like, you know, if you were to explore outside, you would be surprised. If you are a person that uses like social media for dating, I don't feel like it's hitting how it needs to hit with you. Your earth energy, so connection is very important to you, to all earth signs, truly. You have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You could feel you could be having to make certain sacrifices at this time that you don't want to make. You know, it's summer. People want to be outside. They want to spend money, but you have the 10 of Pentacles. It's like you have a goal, you have a focus, and you are in the energy of restriction for a bigger cause. But at the same time, it's like you don't want the restriction. Hey! I need to find out what fucking bird that is. I feel the goddamn bird feeder, the fucking bird bowl, okay? I always lay out food on the ground so they don't fucking fight. That bird that was fucking like using its beak, and I'm like, damn, you don't have to be so aggressive. That bird just went in my motherfucking bird bowl and spilled all the fucking shit on the ground, okay? Just, why would you do that? Just using its beak to, I don't like that. I don't like that, okay? I don't know. I feel like that bird is not a part of my damn spirit team, okay? I'll check that later. Okay, back to you. Who is this? That shit just pissed me off. Just no giving any type of fucks, okay, for the setup. Sadness and isolation. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Wands in reverse. Beloved. I don't know. There's something that's very stable that you don't want to walk away from. There's something you're very fearful of being without, Capricorn, but you're healthier without it. It's a person, a place, or a thing, okay? Whatever it is. It could be a habit. I don't know. Someone could definitely just love to fuck shit up for you. Whoever that is, get rid of them. It's like someone is always triggering you, you know? I feel like that situation happened significantly during your reading for you. Now Justice is back out here, you know. We ain't seen her since Virgo, but now we have her in Capricorn. So Justice is upright for you as well. There's a need to come back into balance. I hear come back to yourself. I do feel like this Eight of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles is you being disconnected from yourself. It's not goat energy, you know. Sadness and isolation is not goat energy. And when you're isolated and sad, you're not inspiring to others, you know, you're not connecting with others. And the Three of Cups is saying to get out of this isolated energy, baby, go outside and connect, okay? All right. What's the advice for Capricorn? That shit really pissed me off. Okay. Anywho, you have the waterfall, inner power, unbridled. I think it's pronounced unbridled confidence. But claiming your place. Yeah, claiming your place is not, you haven't been in your Capricorn goat energy. You haven't truly been in your element. Leo season is helping to bring you back into balance with your element, with Justice being here, okay? Because whatever is happening right now, it ain't it. Just, I don't know. You could have a major Scorpio placement too, because what Scorpio got going on, it ain't it. Okay, it's not the fuck it. All right. We're gonna be all right. All right, we have 2 more signs and I have 16 minutes. So Pisces may be a little short, okay? Just a little bit. Without further ado, Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. How are you? Happy Leo new moon. Hold on, we could 16, 2 signs. We're gonna do 8 and 8. I'll be fair. All right. I'll make it up when we do the Chiron retrograde reading next week for you, because we'll be going Pisces through Aries for that. All right. Aquarius, Leo, new moon. How you feeling? You know, Leo is your opposite, Aqua. Flow. Okay, I like it. Dreams coming true in reverse, fell on top of the cauldron. Now I remember a card fell on top of the cauldron for Scorpio. So for a dream to come true, you need to cleanse an energy. Specifically, it's an energy. It's not a person. It's an energy that you're carrying within you. For some of you, it could be within your heart, but it's connected to the chest area. So it's connected to the throat, the heart, and the solar plexus. For some of you, the sacral. Heavy on the heart. You got a lot of green here. So you have flow upright, dreams coming true in reverse. You have seek upright. You also have spread your wings upright. But I wanted to say it was in reverse because I feel like you're not quite, you are the Fool card. you start the journey of the major arcana. And so with that, you know, with the full energy, he's living his best life. Okay, he may trip, he may fall, but fuck it, get back up again, like Donnie McClurkin said. For you, with Spread Your Wings, you have began to branch outside of your comfort zone. You have started to walk toward whatever your dreams come true are, you know. And I feel like you've been in this energy of more so flow. It's like I was advising another sign, like once they receive the wish fulfillment, don't get too comfortable, don't settle. For you, you've gotten a bit settled, a bit too comfortable in something. You are fixed energy, so it's understandable. However, Leo is your opposite, okay? So Leo is empowering you to, I hear go hard, Nicki Minaj style, okay? I think it's my time, okay? You know why? The tears have dried, love abounds. And you should know that no weapon formed against you will prosper, like the song said, okay? And use your haters as your motivators, okay? Young money, big money, period. You have Blossom and Take the Lead, March 20th, so spring. Spring solstice did initiate, I hear, a new life for you. It initiated some type of, this flow card is giving Wheel of Fortune energy. There's been a lot of healing with the inner child for you since spring has begun, or since 2025 has truly started. And 2025 is a 9-year, you are the 11th house. So you've been maneuvering out of Twin Tower energy into Egyptian New Year energy personally with this Blossom. The way that you're growing before the eyes of some people is very, I want to say it's shocking, but more so the word that I see in my mind's eye is astonishing. 444. Yeah, third eye chakra, intuition is popping. You also have 369, but I love, you know, we've been getting 369 a lot this week, but I haven't been loving the synchronicity of it, but I love it for you. So you have Take the Lead, third eye chakra, the 3, the 6, and then the 9, Seek. Okay, so this is taking action, trusting the vision that you have for yourself over your life, whatever the case may be. And when you feel like you are at a crossroads or at an impasse, this is stopping, connecting with spirit, connecting to nature, regrounding yourself, regrouping yourself, and then getting and using this energy of the 9 to get back into this energy of the 3. Okay, this gives me like the balm in Gilead, which is an oil of mine, but it represents healing energy, a healing balm, a healing fire, okay? And then you have Heart out here. So if you have a Leo around you, I do feel like a lot of you are, I don't know, it's like Spirit is using both of you as jumper cables towards each other to ignite the heart chakra. Because you know how jumper cables are used to bring a battery to life? It's like that energy. Yes, now sadness and isolation is in reverse. So you're about to be outside if you haven't been outside. Hold on. What else for Aquarius? I am in control of time. Time is not in control of me. That was for myself. But 4 of Wands, I feel like there's family building. It could be family planning, but it more so feels like family building. Like you're building friendships right now. They're going to last a long time. You're building connections, networking, business relationships. There's just a lot that's being built at this time. Justice, I just left her out the deck, but she wants to be left out of the deck for now, so I'm going to leave her out there. But we have Death here and Page of Wands with the Queen of Swords. I feel like a lot of you are maturing a lot at this time. You are focused on the heart being as light as a feather. You are focused on change. And for you to be a fixed sign and to be focused on change is a major reflection of your elevation and maturity at this time. This feels like you're growing up. It feels like you're in the becoming of someone, something. 2 of Swords. A lot of you are very concerned about like what the future holds as far as like the next 3 to 5 years is what I'm getting specifically. Just be concerned on the present. Let's get through summer solstice, okay? Let's get through 2025, beloved. Aquarius. You have bounteous, generously given, relationships coming together. See? I want some Starbucks. I think I'm about to order some Starbucks. But anywho, that was random as fuck, I know. But no, the energy is the Leo season, bounteous, okay? Things are building. There's a lot of life building, family building, just life planning. I don't know. You have the mist. Trust your inner compass, be led from within. So when it's hazy, when it's unclear, that's getting into that energy of just sitting, seeking, connecting, realigning with the divine. You have, this came out for Scorpio, but you may want to tap into the Scorpio reading, okay? You have let it rain. It's in reverse though, allowing what is inevitability, trust. It's in reverse. It's getting back into that blossom energy. And the wishing well, all right, it came out upright. Unexpected gifts, kindness, karmic jewels. It was in the deck in reverse, but it came out upright. So I feel like all throughout Leo season, you will be receiving unexpected gifts. You will be giving and receiving kindness. And with karmic jewels, the more that you are in your 11th house energy, look up the birth chart if you don't know about it. But yeah, the more that you are in your 11th house energy, the more karmic rewards versus karmic trench energy that you go through. Okay? I love you. Last but not least, hold on. I gotta get my laptop. Hi, Pisces. So Pisces, you could be becoming disinterested in something, but there's a spark about to be lit for you. I say that because I thought the pin just went out, but I just had to put a little, you can do it, put your back into it. I had to put a little back into it, and then it started to work out. So we don't need the timer. Pisces. Leo new moon for Pisces, please. You could be seeing 1, 2, 3 throughout this season. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leo new moon for Pisces, please. Sacral chakra in reverse. Challenging times is upright. You also have seek upright, embraces in reverse. It's a lot happening. You could be doing a lot of multitasking, like hella multitasking. You could have met a way of, I hear, like you could have mastered time for yourself in a certain way. So like you had a certain routine, but whatever you had going on is not what you're about to have going on, okay? You're gonna have to do a lot of restructuring when it comes to your personal life, everyday life, as well as work life. Somehow all of that energy is connected at this time for you, okay? With the way the cards fell, hold on, I have to make sure I got all of them. I feel like somebody's knocking on the fucking wall, but nobody's at my door. With the way the cards fell on the ground, you could feel like it's very, you could like structure, but feel like things are very chaotic. And the more you try to have control over something, the more it just gets chaotic. You need to be mindful of that. Because Some of you could struggle with OCD. It doesn't, I don't really want to, I don't do labels, so I don't want to connect it to that. But it's more so like, you get frustrated when things go your way. So you're very fixed in the progress or the process or the outcome of something. And the more that you try to maintain that, the more I hear it becomes disorderly. And now I hear disorderly conduct. But it's like your energy could become disorderly. And the unconscious projections could be a form of disorderly conduct, if that makes sense. And realizing that and knowing that it's okay for shit to not be okay. And honestly, this has been a lesson for me personally, just allowing it's very hard for me as a fixed sign, but you're not fixed, you're mutable. So yeah, it could be very difficult to just allow it to be okay, allow it to be fucked up for today. You know, it's like it stresses you the fuck out if that's the issue, and it shouldn't be stressing you out. Detach from that energy. You have rebuild here. Again, there's something about your structure, your everyday life that is changing, and it needs to happen. I hear get rid of the old, make room for the new. You see, master how the heart is in a cage. It's giving like your energy is giving very how you say that shit? However the total and the Larry and whatever the fuck that's connected to like a government, that shit is what the fuck it's giving. Whatever the fuck. I mean, it's hard as fuck for me to say that. It's Mercury retrograde. Okay, hold on, I gotta do this last thing. Okay, let's switch. Yeah, throat chakra, it's like instead of speaking about the discontentment or dissatisfaction of it, just create balance with it. I don't know if it's making any sense, but I hope it is. Let's move on. You also have believe and succeed. So I do feel like you're being pushed out of your comfort zone, which is connected to these challenging times. A lot of you sleep on yourself. And then it's like when people pour into you, you receive it, but you don't believe it, which means you sleep on yourself. June 15th could have been a significant day. June 15th and 16th, we have the Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like we talked about the grass being greener for you in one of your recent readings. I could be talking about a completely different sign. But it's interesting because the Ace of Cups gives wish fulfillment. Nine of Pentacles is like feeling myself. Okay, I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. The bag is good. All of that is good, right? But then with the Five of Pentacles, this is thinking something is going to be an overflow, but realizing you're still lacking something. And this is something that you've committed to. Okay. You could have thought something would bring you more money, but I hear less. Because the Nine of Pentacles flipped upright, the Page of Wands, you're not as passionate about something, but you also have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So you're concerned about money at this time. You could be thinking about a second job for some of you. Even with how I'm relaying this message, like thinking about a second job for some of you and how I went high pitch. You already have a lot on your plate. You want more, but you don't know how to incorporate more. Your energy in reverse, the High Priestess, Two of Cups, Nine of Swords. You need to pay attention to your dreams, especially if you have a partner. Something's being revealed that someone's lying to your ass, okay? Something's being revealed through your dreams, especially if you're sexually active with someone. You need to take heed. Yeah, Two of Swords. It's Judgment in reverse. Look, honey, something is about to come to life. And this could be a part of your everyday routine changing as well. All right, I gotta bring this to a close. Yeah, Seven of Swords. The deception is about to be revealed for sure. Seven of Wands. You're about to start fighting for something. Yeah, you're about to accept. It feels like you're accepting something for what it is, but it's kind of like, you know, where you thought that you would be taking a loss, you're realizing that you may be the loss. It's like knowing your investment, right? And it's kind of like, okay, the investment didn't work for you, but it doesn't mean the investment won't work with someone else. I don't know, something just isn't, it's just no longer connecting like it's supposed to. Like it's really not. It's not connecting how it's supposed to. This energy is in reverse, and you're accepting that. You're becoming okay with that. Yeah, Ace of Swords is on the bottom, the truth. Let's get the advice, and I gotta go. Party like a rock. Party. That song has been a theme for me. Party like a rock star. I listened to it this rising when I was getting ready. Okay. What is the advice for Pisces for this Leo new moon? You have the water carrier. What really matters? Reflect, reprioritize. Pisces. You have into the unknown, underworld, death, courage, facing your fears. And then you have let it go. I can't make shit up, okay? Let it go, release the past, forgive, soften, move forward. And that's that energy of acceptance, okay? And then on the bottom, you also have the ripple effect. Part of something bigger, the details are taken care of. They are. All is well. You're very supported. If you feel like you're lacking support physically, you're very supported spiritually in something, or you have some very powerful, strong people in the spirit realm around you. Take it how it resonates, okay? Okay. I gotta go. I love you. God bless you. Give me like 20 minutes. The times, it's 11:33 a.m. East Coast time. The timestamps will be posted by noon, okay? I love you. My lips are dry. Bye.